but we are trying to prepare you for this week ahead because it is going to be a scorcher. I know many do not have any kind of air conditioning. And so you want to make sure that right now you're locking it down. And when I say that, I mean shut the windows, shut the doors, shut the blinds, shut the curtains, and just make sure you trap in as much of that cool air as you can. Relative humidity levels right now, they're not too bad. We watch for that 20% mark. Right now we're at about 42% in Spokane. So again, as those numbers drop, that means how dry our conditions are out there, and that is what makes us very susceptible to that wildfire danger. So it's 63 degrees here in Spokane. It is the perfect time to wash your car. Why? Because we've got an extended stretch of dry weather. You might want to stand, in the car wash yourself just to stay cool. We're in the 90s again today. We do have a few clouds out there. Temperatures will continue to climb, even though we'll stay in the 90-degree territory through the day tomorrow. And then we are headed towards that potentially historic heat wave into the weekend and into the weekend. I won't even say potentially. I think that that's just where we're headed. What's responsible? This ridge of high pressure along the front edge. This is where we're seeing a few more clouds, and this is why we're staying slightly cooler over the next couple of days. But watch as that high pushes on shore and parks itself right over the top of us. This is where we're going to look for that record heat all the way through, likely what it's looking like now, the middle part of this next week. So keep that in mind. We do have above normal conditions in play. This is our 8 to 14-day temperature outlook, and that does include Spokane, the Basin, and over towards North Idaho, parts of North and Western Montana. Daytime highs today, mid-90s around Omak. We've got low 90s for Tooele and mid-80s today in Bonnersberry. Those highs in the Basin and the Cascade Valleys, they look a lot like yesterday. Upper 90s for Wenatchee. And for Moses Lake, 94 degrees in Othello, and then Davenport, 90-degree temperatures for today. Into Montana, again, check that coolant in your car if you're traveling. You're going to want to do that. Pack extra water if you are headed out and about. You want to make sure that you're hydrating well. It's 89 degrees today in Troy and Libby, Montana. Mid to upper 90s for the LC Valley. The Palouse today, upper 80s, and then we'll call for low 90s from Spokane through the valley over towards Coeur d'Alene. A little bit cooler. Upper 80s around Priest River, Priest Lake, 85 degrees today, over towards Bayview. Excessive heat watch. It is in place from tomorrow through Tuesday. These are the things that we want to make sure that you're covering very well. Please check on your neighbors and never leave the kids or the pets in the vehicles unattended for any amount of time. Heat stroke, heat exhaustion, things that you need to know. Heat exhaustion, you're faint, you're dizzy, excessive sweating, cool, pale, clammy skin, nausea, vomiting, rapid, weak pulse, and muscle cramps. A little bit different for heat stroke, throbbing headache, confusion, no sweating. That's the big telltale sign right there. Body temperature that is above 103 degrees, nausea, vomiting, and then that rapid pulse and or heart rate. So please know the signs of that as we're watching those temperatures.
That hurts to look at that.
108 or 109 degrees by Monday and Tuesday.